Hi everyone. Okay, so sorry for the lack of videos. I've just been really busy, and so I just haven't had time, and also I've been having problems figuring out my lighting for the videos. I've seriously tried everywhere, and I think this is okay. I'm filming on an actual camera, so it's not my Mac camcorder anymore. But hopefully this is better. Let me know if you have any suggestions or if it's too bright. I'm sorry the background looks yellow. I don't know why the camera is doing that, but it's not that yellow in real life. Anyway, so I figured that while I'm still trying to figure out lighting, and I think this one is good, I would do a tag video. I was tagged by ILVBlog, I think that's how you say it, or ILVBlog. So she tagged me for the makeup tag. What's it called? I have it on my computer right here. Like the questions that ask you how you got involved in makeup and everything. So I have my questions here, so I'm gonna start the tag. Okay, it says, how old were you when you first started wearing makeup? Oh geez, I honestly didn't start out till very late. I'd say maybe end of high school, early college, because in high school all I wore was blush, and I curled my eyelashes. That I did every day, and on some days I would wear mascara or eyeliner, but that was it. Really, on a daily basis, I curled my eyelashes and wore blush and chapstick. So yeah, I didn't really know, and I had no one telling me like, oh, you know, there's this stuff called foundation that makes your skin look better and all this stuff. So yeah, but then once I got to college and once I started going out to parties, because I never really did any of that in high school, I was a nerd. So once I actually got to college and I actually did start going out and just having, you know, the whole college experience, I learned more about makeup, about how to do my eyes right and how to apply eyeshadow, at least just one color. I would put on one color and I was like, ooh, like, thought I was all fancy. And then slowly, until I started watching YouTube videos, I slowly started getting more experience. I'm still really new to makeup, I would say, and I'm 22 years old, which is ridiculous because I should be a master of makeup by now. But I just never wore it when I was like growing up. My parents wouldn't let me. I wasn't even allowed to wear red nail polish growing up until I was like junior year in high school, because my parents were really strict. But yeah, okay. Now that I rambled forever, it said, second question, how did you get into makeup? Well, again, like I said, it was probably when I got to college and I saw that other girls were getting, you know, ready and would have like elaborate eye makeup, and I was like, oh, I guess I can't just wear blush and mascara. So I started trying to invest more time, and I guess that's how it started. And then also, the summer of 2009 was when I started watching some YouTube videos, or when I noticed that there were a lot of makeup tutorials. But it wasn't until last year that I was like really like got into it, and I was like, ooh, like this is a great way to learn how to do your makeup. So yeah. Number 3, what are some of your favorite brands? NARS is one of my favorite brands. MAC, of course. Oh, this is hard. Urban Decay, I love Urban Decay. And I love Bare Minerals. I mean, I guess that's a brand, right? Bare Essentials. I love their eyeshadows, even though they're loose powders, but I still really like that whole range of makeup, and I like how it's all natural and everything. But I still, you know, I love NARS, especially for all the cheek, the blushes and the bronzing powders. And I think those are my top 4 or 3. Number 4, what does makeup mean to you? This is kind of a weird question. I don't really know how to answer it. It's just about having fun, I guess. It's just makes you look more put together. I don't like to wear a ton of makeup, but if I'm going to work, I'll do like eyeshadow and eyeliner and everything. And if I'm just kind of hanging out, I'll still try to make myself presentable, but I won't put eyeshadow on. Actually, I'm not wearing any eyeshadow today because I didn't have to go to work. So I'm kind of very low-key with my makeup, But I still like the idea of experimenting and wearing fun colors, but I'm still just slowly trying to get better at it. So number 5, if you could only wear 4 products on your face, what would they be? Ooh, let's see. Concealer, that would be my number 1, I guess, because I have kind of bad under eye circles. And then mascara, concealer, mascara, and some blush and some chapstick. Yeah, definitely. Oh, well, this chapstick in specific, let me get it out of my pocket. My Dr. Pepper chapstick, because it has a little bit of a tint, so it makes your lips just look kind of like it's not really, you know, it looks like that. So it just gives your lips a nice tint without looking like you're wearing anything at all, and it tastes good. So it's Dr. Pepper chapstick by Smackers, but all the red is worn off because I always have it in my pocket. So I've been using that since 10th grade. So those would be my 4 products. Concealer, mascara, blush, and chapstick. Or actually, can an eyelash curler be a product? Instead of mascara, I would prefer to have my eyelashes curled. Okay, so concealer, eyelash curler, blush, and chapstick. Okay. I'm thinking way too much into this, aren't I? So, what is your favorite thing about makeup? Putting it on is fun. I really enjoy putting on my makeup in the morning, having my little, you know, time to myself to do all that. And it just feels like you're pampering yourself a little bit. So I think that's one of my favorite things. And also just gives you more confidence. I know that if I have done a good job with my makeup and I look presentable, it makes me feel better at work. It just makes me in a better mood. So I think all those things contribute to the, what was I saying? I think all of those things are like just really, it motivates you to wear makeup, I guess, to me at least. Okay, number 7, what do you think about drugstore makeup versus high-end makeup? I think drugstore makeup is just as good, actually. Some brands, not everything, especially mascaras. I don't like to spend a lot of money on mascara because I know that I can find a good mascara at the drugstore. Like, I have the CoverGirl Lash Blast is really good. The Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express, I love those two. I always wear one over the other, usually on a daily basis. So I definitely think that you can get a lot of good dupes at drugstores. However, for foundations and even blushes or things that go on my face, I like to kind of stick to higher end just because it makes me feel like it's better for my skin, even though I could totally be wrong. That's not to say that I don't buy drugstore makeup, though. I do have a lot of products, especially like eyeliners or mascaras or lip products. There are a ton of good lip products at the drugstore. So yeah, it varies. It depends on what you want to buy. Okay, number 8. What is one tip of advice you can give to a beginner? Just don't be afraid, but also don't go overboard, especially when you start out young. I know that it can be really exciting. I mean, you just want to put everything on. You want to put on a bunch of eyeshadows and a ton of bright blush, but really less is more. So you want to start out kind of like, don't be afraid to experiment with colors. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just, I think a lot of girls these days wear too much makeup. And I think the whole thing about makeup, unless you're going to some event and it's obvious that you are wearing makeup, then you should try to keep it low-key because it's supposed to just enhance your features, not try and cover them up completely. So I think that's what I would say to a beginner. Just don't go crazy, but still have fun with it. And number 9, what is one makeup trend you never understood? There's 2. Well, I don't know. This is hard. What is one makeup trend you never understood? I guess the typical, like, dark lip liner with, like, weird lip gloss on top. Do you guys know what I mean? I think that was like really popular in the 90s, like the brown lip liner. I just don't think that looks very attractive, but you know, that's just my opinion. Okay, and what do you think about the beauty community here on YouTube? I think it's awesome. I enjoy watching other YouTube girls doing makeup videos. All the girls, I mean, a lot of them know what they're talking about, and I'm like over here like barely learning. But I've learned a lot of good tips. I think it's great that we can come here and just talk about all this frivolous, silly, girly stuff with each other and really have like a built-in community. And like, I don't know, I think it's really cool. So those are all the questions. I will be doing my makeup foundation routine tomorrow. I'm going to try and post that tomorrow or the next day. I just need to figure out where I could actually do it with you guys being able to see how it applies, because I feel like it's so hard to find good lighting in my apartment. Like, it's crazy, but it's really taken me forever to even find this spot right here. So I'm sorry again for the lack of videos. I promise I'll be doing more. I just haven't had time, but I've been wanting to. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't done a video. So I'll definitely be doing that, and I'll do more tutorials, or try and do more tutorials. So as well, I'll do a tutorial, let's see, maybe the day after tomorrow. If the foundation routine goes up tomorrow, then I'll do one the next day. So please subscribe if you're interested and you want to watch my videos. I'll definitely really appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!